Contest Chair. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Last week I spoke about coconut oil and all of the great effects that it offers, but I couldn't possibly tell you everything in 5 minutes. And since there was an interest in the topic, I'm going to tell you more about it today. For those who weren't here last week, I'm going to start with a little background. Coconut oil has exploded in popularity in the past 10 to 15 years. However, it's been around for centuries. A lot of naysayers will say, oh, it's just hype, it'll pass. But there are people in tropical islands that have used coconut oil as a staple in their diet for many, many years, and there has been a lot of research about it as well. So why the controversy? Coconut oil is a saturated fat, and we've all learned that you're not supposed to have saturated fat. Coconut oil is extracted from the meat of the mature coconut, and the populations that consume massive quantities of coconut oil on a daily basis in their diets are known to be very healthy and lean, and cardiovascular disease is non-existent in those areas. Coconut oil was at one time prevalent in Western society as well, especially in the baking industry because of its long shelf life and its high melting point at 76 degrees. Until there was a negative campaign about saturated fat. And saturated fats in general, but specifically coconut oil. It was a big campaign about don't use that, it's bad for you. So a lot of food manufacturers moved away from coconut oil and started using the government subsidized crops in the United States, soy and corn. Those oils are hydrogenated polyunsaturated oils, and they contain trans fatty acids. Well, they dominated our supermarket shelves across America, and you can see what happened to our health in general. So these oils are bad for you because they contain long-chain triglycerides, which store the fat and make us fat. They also raise our cholesterol levels. On the contrary, coconut oil is a medium-chain triglyceride. And because of the shorter chain, our body processes it faster, converts it to energy, and does not store it as fat, and it doesn't make us fat. In fact, it has been known to help promote our metabolism and actually reduce our body fat, specifically around the middle, which is the most unhealthy fat we have. And also coconut oil, unlike the other oils, has a lot of lauric acid, which is a natural antibiotic, and that's found in mother's milk, which helps protect newborns' immune systems. So this lauric acid is very good for us. It is not in the other oils. So these are some of the proven benefits of coconut oil. Some of the most recent research is those suffering from Alzheimer's disease. None of the drug trials for Alzheimer's is working. They've all failed. However, there are reports of people taking coconut oil on a daily basis and reversing the side effects of Alzheimer's disease. And this is because of the insulin resistance in their brain, which prevents the cells in the brain from accepting glucose, which they need to survive. So without it, the cells die. An alternate fuel known as ketone is accepted, and it's the coconut oil that's produced in the liver that makes these ketones. So that's what's helping the Alzheimer's. The testimonies of the success in using coconut oil for Alzheimer's disease has been remarkable, and people are now able to do things that they lost the ability to do. These claims are showing enough promise that the medical society is actually researching it now, where in the past they would just poo-poo the idea and say, oh no, that can't be true. In addition to these, coconut oil is an antioxidant and helps prevent against cancers and other major diseases. It helps boost metabolism, promotes thyroid health. It's an antifungal, it's an antiviral, and an antibacterial. So there's lots of great properties for coconut oil. But that's all based on ingesting it and adding it to our diet. So now I want to tell you some other uses for coconut oil. With an increased interest in using less chemicals in our daily lives, coconut oil is actually replacing a lot of products. People are using it as a moisturizer on their skin. Use it as a makeup remover. You can use it to shave with. You can use it as an aftershave after you shave. You can use it as a deodorant, a natural deodorant, instead of using chemicals. It's an excellent facial moisturizer. Can't you tell? I've been using it for months. It has sunscreen properties. You can also use it after sunning. It nourishes and protects the scalp, your hair, your cuticles, and makes your nails grow stronger. Some have even reported hair growth, but that's just a report. We don't know if that's a fact or not. Another thing I've learned is a lot of people are using it for oral health. There's something called oil pulling, where you actually swish oil in your mouth every day, and it helps remove toxins and reverse the effects of cavities in your teeth. So of all these things, some of them have been proven medically, and some of them are just reports from everyday people like us. So before you run out and start using it for everything, do your homework. There's an abundance of information online. There are tons of books that have been written about it. Some of these benefits have been proven, some of them have not. And if you're already using coconut oil in your diet, that's great. If you want to start, do the research, make your own decisions, and decide, is it a superfood